What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Paddy B here. Just wanted to touch base on a few things, clear the air about questions I've had, messages I've had, and just things about my musical talent and success. But the first thing I wanted to say, I hear a lot of people say all the time, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, or I'm too old, I should have done it when I was younger, stuff of that nature. And the first thing I want to say that's important, surrounding myths, overnight success doesn't really exist. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication, a lot of time to go anywhere in music. So that's a dud. People say that you need to start young. That's a good one. You need to start young to be a successful musician, and talent is more important than hard work. When in fact that's not the truth. You're not just natural talent is not really a such thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, people are better at things than others. But practice and hard work is what matters. Spending your time on it, that's what matters. Taking your time to learn it. It doesn't matter if you can read music or play by ear. Some say it do, some say it don't. But I would say if you can play by ear or play by music, that's not going to make you not good. Because I know a lot of people who play by ear and that are really good. And I know a lot of people who play by music and they are phenomenally good. So, overnight success is a myth. And having to be young to learn to play an instrument, that's a myth too. And talent is not more important than hard work. You got to have hard work. You got to have commitment. Another myth I would say that I hear a lot that ain't true suggests that the music industry is dead. And that is a bold-faced lie. It's going through change, or been through a change, but that just creates other opportunities. So, I see things that ain't happening in music right now from one genre to the next. But you best believe something is getting ready to happen. I can promise you that. Just different opportunities, different ways to get in and fit in. So all depends on how you do it. Also, I hear people say you can get rich from streaming alone, and I'm here to tell you I don't believe that. You can't. You sure can't. Like I said, it goes back to the hard work thing. Excuse me. It goes back to the hard work thing. You're going to have other sources to help you market your music and your merch and stuff like that. You're going to need more than just a streaming distributor. Also, another one I hear is that music theory stifles creativity, and that's not true. Don't get me wrong, music theory is important, but a lot of people understand it and a lot of people don't. Again, it's not going to make you any less of an artist. Don't get me wrong. It is very, very good to have or know in depth about music theory. But again, it goes back to, I know people who do not study that and they can play really good. They write their own original tunes, and again, it just back to hard work, determination, dedication, commitment, passion, drive. You gotta want something hard enough to go get it, to obtain it anyways. You gotta keep going. So yeah, I love hearing those. I try to talk to people about stuff and encourage them if they want to play an instrument or want to write a song or record a song or anything to that nature. I try to encourage them. You're not just going to pick up an instrument and just know right off without some kind of little bit of practice. You know, and not, you know, you're just not going to pick it up and play it. And then eventually, if you can't play something, you get irritated with it. It's what you do then of how to continue on with the learning process. For me, when it starts to irritate me, that's when you want to crack down and keep going. Take a breath and maybe put it down for a second. Recuperate, pick it back up, keep going, try again. But yeah, so that's just my take on a few things of that. Another myth: you can't make a living from music unless you're a superstar. The fact is, there is a middle ground of musicians who earn a reasonable living through a variety of work, like session recording, teaching, touring, performing at local venues, you know, stuff like that. So you don't have to be a superstar to do it. Again, if you're thinking about picking up an instrument or you want to play or you want to jam, I highly encourage you to do so. I mean, you have no reason not to. If it's something you really want to do, if there's something you really want to do, do it. Do it. You got this. You can do it. Back to the music industry being dead. The demand for music is high, and so like I was saying, that creates new opportunities, you know, to exist, particularly in the online world. But those opportunities are there, so it's not dead. There's a high demand for music, so it's not going anywhere. Another myth, again, streaming equals wealth. Streaming royalties are often low, and earning significant income from streaming alone is difficult for a lot of people who play music and that are trying to, you know, make money just off of streaming. But another myth I hear, which is where it started all, really, is classical music is only for elites or for going to sleep. Classical music is for everyone and can be enjoyed in many contexts. So, like I was at one time, I didn't really care for classical music. I didn't want to mess with it. I just didn't want to hear it. I will say, listen to it sometimes. It's a good thing to do. So, hopefully this answered some questions for everybody and is informative. And y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, whatever. Come back, I might put another video up. Until then, my new single, Raw Honey and Whiskey, is available on all streaming platforms, along with other music that I have on there. So check it out, www.paddybmusic.com. You can get cool merchandise if you're needing a shirt. Who knows, I might drop some new merch sometime soon. We'll have to see. Until then, I look forward to hearing from y'all. Peace out.